Hi, I'm Mark Vandermeed, Associate Head Coach and the Pitching Coach here at Michigan State University. And a little bit about our philosophy and what we do that we think can make us successful on the mound. We get a young pitcher here as a freshman. We're trying to help him develop and grow and hopefully be able to maybe get him on to the next level, but certainly to help us win here at Michigan State. The number one thing, you got to be able to command a fastball. Four-seam fastball is the number one thing. And for a lot of guys, they think they have control of the four-seam fastball, but we like to talk about command, which is not only throwing it for a strike, but being able to throw it to different parts of the strike zone, up and down and in and out. And if you can't do that, it's really hard to try to expand other things. A lot of young guys, they want to throw pitches that move, or they see these great swings and misses on a curveball or something at a young age. And maybe in the short term, that's all good, but in the long term, you want to try to command a fastball, generate velocity, throw the ball hard, and you can worry about some of that other stuff as you grow and mature. The other thing with the four-seam fastball is that we want to be able to make sure we can throw it to both sides of the plate. So we're not just going to stay on the outer half of the plate. No matter if we've got a right-hander or a left-hander, we want to really make them inside aware. So they got to be conscious. A hitter can't feel comfortable in the box against us that we're going to throw the ball hard, and we're going to throw it hard and in. That way, it can open up the other parts of the plate to us, make it a little easier for us to pitch and maybe even have some miss spots. As we discuss in our grips and mechanics, the other thing about a fastball is we got to be able to make it move. As you expand your repertoire from just a fastball, you got to be able to throw a ball that can move a little bit. And a two-seam fastball is something I would highly recommend. We throw that a lot. Can be a big pitch when you're in a jam, get you a ground ball, double play, maybe get you back into a count when you're behind an account and you don't want to just throw one right down the middle. Two-seam's got a little bit of movement. It can be just enough to get on the end of a guy's bat. And then, of course, the changeup is a big pitch for us. We want to be able to change speeds against the hitters. And, you know, not, again, just because we don't want them comfortable when we're going hard in, we want the same thing. We don't want them comfortable with any one speed. So for a young guy, and for us, what we deal with is the freshmen that are coming in 17, 18, maybe even 19 years old at times, is to really focus on those pitches and really be able to throw those pitches where they want in any count with some confidence before we even start to worry about breaking balls and secondary pitches. The other thing that we spend a lot of time on, and a big part of our philosophy here, is the mental part of the game. Pitching can be a pretty lonely existence. You're the only one on the mound. The game starts with you, and the pitch and play start with you. So that's something that should bring guys, I think, a lot of confidence, especially if you like to be in control. But some guys struggle with that at times. And so we'll spend a lot of time on you know, believing in yourself and the trust factor. And I think that really comes from not only having a little bit of success, but just your practice habits and preparing and making sure you're doing the right things to be ready to be successful, so when you have an opportunity, you're not worried. You are out there confident and free and throwing the ball well. And of course, the more you do that, the more the confidence builds from there. So those things are all both from what kind of pitches we need to throw, a philosophy idea of what's going to be important to us, and then an attitude, confidence, mental picture, what we're trying to accomplish at Michigan State. And so far it's been successful for us in our 5 years here, and we're going to keep working at it hard every day.